Today I'm going to build the most expensive Lego ship ever. At the end of the video, I'll test if it can float. This time, JY has always dreamed of traveling on a luxury cruise, but she never had the chance. So today he's going to board this brand new golden cruise ship and experience it firsthand. So let's start assembling the hull. These two parts make up the largest Lego ship ever, but I have to assemble them first. I'm going to use this connector to hold them together. This should hold up. Hopefully the structure is strong enough to make sure the ship can float. Now we'll continue building on this base. We need to use wall panels to create the cabin space. Of course, it's not complete without the roof and the bridge. Now spray it gold. It immediately transforms into a luxury cruise ship. But before painting, you have to cover the areas that don't need to be painted. Areas like the glass windows and the deck can't get any paint on them. This step must be precise. To be honest, it would have been much easier if Lego had directly released gold parts. If Lego could produce gold accessories directly, that would be great. All the areas that needed to be covered have been masked. It's done. The result is pretty good. Let's remove the protective film and see the effect. Wow, the effect is perfect. Now we can reassemble all the parts. Next, I'll install the railings on both sides of the ship. Now let's take a look at the ship's interior. I plan to build a high-end luxury restaurant here. The first thing to equip is the dining tables, and a batch of dining chairs. Great. Now I can put out the food. Real high-end restaurants are equipped with fresh seafood, usually with a glass aquarium. Guests can personally choose live crabs when ordering, and then cook on the spot. So I'm going to build an aquarium first. I'm going to put a Lego. The crabs will be placed here. High-end restaurants are decorated with fine paintings. Then I'll put this big brick with a fish pattern on it. Although it looks a little strange, but this is indeed a genuine Lego part. I don't know what it was originally used for. Next, let's build a vending machine. Fill it with soda. Everyone can come and buy. Put a freezer here too. How is it? Put some popsicles inside. The restaurant is set up. Now we can seat the customers. Here's a kid. I had him lean against the fish tank glass. Knock knock on this corner. Let's put in a toilet and some toilet paper. A guy comes over to use it. But wait a minute. There's no privacy at all. Oh, okay. Then let's build a real toilet cubicle. Why do people have to use the toilet? Especially when they're at sea. Anyway, millions of marine creatures use the ocean as a public restroom. What's the difference for a person? Anyways, let's get to work. This cubicle has a door. Someone's coming to use the toilet. Okay, the restaurant is finally finished. We can start building the superstructure of the ship now. For example, the cockpit area. This is where the control console for operating the whole ship will be installed. These are the seats for the crew. And this seat is specially prepared for the captain. Building this ship is a big project. So now, let's continue completing the construction of this bridge. Here comes the captain. Hopefully, he won't crash the ship. This part is finished. I plan an area here, where passengers can relax and unwind. Here is a table with cupcakes on it, comfortable armchairs, and this large sofa. The passengers are all tired, because I haven't set up the beds yet. Let's put the beds in this space. Several beds are prepared here. Passengers can rest well. This is a coffee machine, so that passengers can drink a cup of coffee to refresh themselves when they wake up. Finally, I can take a nap. Now we can build a water park. All luxury cruise ships come with water slides, and ours is certainly no exception. I'm going to use this extra-large slide component. This water slide is really towering now. It extends all the way down. Of course, it also needs a platform and a ladder, so everyone can climb up. Alright, the slide is complete. You can climb up the ladder here, and then slide down. Ouch, this is definitely going to hurt. But after the ship is put in the water, this will become a swimming pool. That will be much better, but there has to be a way to get out. So I'll add a small ladder. But then again, this seems a bit too small. How about trying this bigger ladder? This is much better. I'll also put these beach balls in. Never mind. Finally, I need to add some decorations here. Considering the wealthy's love for vehicles, why not add a golden luxury car? If they dock on land, they can drive it around. And I'll add these golden jet engines. Maybe it can boost the ship's speed. Finally, this ship must also be equipped with safety facilities. Unfortunately, our budget is already bottoming out. It's all been spent on these luxuries, like the golden luxury car and the entire water park. Now there's only enough money to buy a life buoy. Don't let this ship sink. Let's put this life buoy on. Okay, the little ship is about to begin its maiden voyage. Everyone get on board. It's time to test the little ship. Come on, let's see if it can float. It floats. Awesome. Now let's try this water slide at home. He's climbing up the ladder. Looks like so much fun. And there's another beach ball here. Everything's working fine so far. But can this ship withstand the waves? It's performing pretty well, but the connecting parts are starting to crack. Will cause the impact to gradually loosen it. Can it hold up? Oh no! The hull breaks in half and begins to sink. The stern is also sinking, occupying a favorable position in the river. But that didn't save him. Let's take a look inside the restaurant. The crabs have broken free, but at least someone is quite happy about the ship sinking. But the customers definitely aren't happy at all. This is a complete mess. But JY is fine, because he grabbed the only life buoy. Unfortunately, the others weren't so lucky. Oh, the most expensive Lego ship is done for. Long press the like button. See you next time in the Lego world.